Today, I'll be bringing you to storm through a subtopic from Chapter 6, Generation of Electricity in Rural Areas by Using Windmill as a Power Generator. In this slide, we'll be discussing why wind turbine is a great choice to generate electricity in rural areas. Reason number 1 is a clean fuel source. Wind turbine doesn't pollute the air like power plants that rely on combustion of fossil fuels, such as coal or natural gas, which emit particulate matter, nitrogen oxides and sulfur dioxide, causing human health problems and economic damages. Wind turbines don't produce atmospheric emissions that cause acid rain, smog, or greenhouse gases. Reason number 2. It uses renewable energy that works day and night. Wind turbine uses renewable energy and unlimited resource that is present both day and night, unlike solar power which can only be harnessed during daytime when the sun is up. As long as there is enough wind power to turn the turbines, we can get this to power our homes even at night. Reason number 3. It can produce more than solar power system. Wind turbines produce significantly more electricity compared to solar panels. One wind turbine can produce almost the same amount of power from 48,000 solar panels. As long as we place the turbine in a good spot where the wind always passes, our energy supply can be much stable. No matter what season it is in the rural areas, we still have the wind as an alternative energy source. Reason number 4. It can generate more energy. Unlike other sources of energy, wind can produce much more energy as long as we have more turbines installed. Wind turbines in rural areas are usually connected to the grid of the farm to provide electricity to power a village or even a larger area. Bigger turbines are mounted if we need to power wider areas too in order to produce more electricity to provide power for all. Reason number 5. Wind turbine can be built on existing farms or ranches. This greatly benefits the economy in rural areas, where most of the best wind sites are found. Farmers and ranchers can continue to work the land because the wind turbines use only a fraction of the land. Wind power plant owners make rent payments to the farmer or rancher for the use of the land, providing landowners with additional income. Following are the components of a windmill. Blades. These are the essential component of the windmill, and they control the functioning of rotor speed. Rotor is also known as propeller. Next, tower. Tower is the support system holding the blades and propeller together. Last but not least, the anemometer. This component is used for measuring the wind speed. A windmill is defined as a machine that converts the kinetic energy of the wind into mechanical energy. How do windmills work? The number of blades of the windmill was determined after many trial and error methods. It was found that 3 blades worked the best, and that's how every windmill has 3 blades. The energy source for windmill is wind. When the blades come in contact with the wind, the blades move such that the shaft starts to spin, resulting in the production of electricity. The generator converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Now, let us dive into mechanism and energy change in a windmill. Other uses of windmill. The windmill has been used as a source of electrical power to generate electricity for generator. It can also be used for other purposes, like for example, for pumping water from the ground. It involves fixing a pump to a well and connecting the windmill, and during the rotation of the blades, the force would drive water to go into the well from the ground. Second, for extracting oil from seed, to crush or bruise oil-bearing seeds, such as linseed or peanuts, or other oil-rich vegetable materials such as olives or the fruit of the oil palm, which can be used as food or for cooking, oleochemical feedstocks, as lubricants or as biofuels. Third, to mill grains. The grain is poured into the millstone. Through the rotation of the blades of this machine or structure, the grains are milled to the flour. With this, there is an easy way to produce flours. Fourth, for drainage pumping. Through the rotation of the blades of the windmill, water is pumped to the ground or drainage for supply to the various places of use. Fifth, for processing cocoa. Cocoa needs to be processed to a better form so it can be sold and used for various purposes. The use of the windmill is a good way to grind our cocoa seeds and make them consumable. And sixth, used for irrigation in farmland. By using windmill for irrigation in agriculture and farmland, farmers with windmill in windy areas can have the opportunity to raise crops production. So, do you know why wind power is the future and why are the wind turbines so good? From what we have learned, we can conclude the reasons why wind power is the future. First, climate change factor. The entire world is at risk of the effects of climate change. Countries worldwide need to reduce their CO2 emission by 80% by 2050. The key for success is the use of renewable energy sources, meaning wind power will play a key role. Second, price factor. Wind turbines are a cheap source of energy. In fact, it's the second cheapest form of energy behind geothermal. Third, recyclable. The latest model of wind turbines are more friendly than their predecessors and can be recycled quite effectively. Fourth, safe for wildlife. Wind turbines do not hurt animals and don't affect their habitat. They don't produce lethal chemicals and don't pollute the atmosphere. Turbines reduce the risk of climate change, which obviously has a positive impact on wildlife all around the world. Fifth, job opportunities. Wind turbines are mainly built in rural areas. This gives local people more job opportunities, from engineering to construction to maintenance. Wind turbines will create a lot of jobs. So, in conclusion, we must educate our Malaysian society that green energy is the future. Windmills as eco-friendly machines provide a sustainable and very cost-effective way to meet our community's energy needs. I hope you had a windy blast. With that, I thank you.